I'd like to welcome you all to another Kali Tutors tutorial session. In this tutorial session, we'll be focusing on ENN1504 assignment number 1. If you are new to our YouTube channel, please subscribe to get access to the latest public videos the moment that we upload them. If you'd like to access our private content, please click on the join button appearing on your screen. Please note that if you're using a mobile device, it is highly unlikely that you'll see the join button. Without wasting your time, let us look at the objectives of this tutorial lesson. So these are the objectives of this tutorial series. We'll first look at the instructions for this particular assignment, okay? By going through the instructions first, you'll understand what is expected of you. That will give you a broader view in terms of what to look for when reading the rest of the instructions or the rest of the information provided in that assignment. Okay, so after going through the instructions, we'll look at the background information so that it gives you context in terms of why the meeting is happening and what is happening in that particular meeting. Okay, then after going through that, we are going to discuss the reasons for writing meeting minutes. This is important for students that aim to end up in a corporate environment, because sooner or later when you are in a corporate environment, you will have to write meeting minutes. Okay. Then we are going to go through 10 elements to be included in meeting minutes. After doing that, we are going to focus on the language that must be used when writing meeting minutes. Okay. And lastly, I'm going to demonstrate how to use the transcript to compile your final meeting minutes. Okay. Without wasting your time, let us go through the instructions. So, what should we take out of this? What is the most important thing here? Okay, firstly, they told you that your work should not exceed 1 page. Okay, by saying that your work should not exceed 1 page, the first question is, 1 page is how many words? Okay, so I'll suggest that you use between 350 to 400 words. Okay. Remember, when you are writing assignments for this particular module, you must use the Arial font. You must use size 12. You must use line spacing of about 1.5 or 2. Okay, so please be careful. When you try to use 2, you are actually reducing the number of words that you are going to include in this particular assignment. Okay, so let me show you what this looks like in real terms. Okay, so let's say this is the information that you have captured from the transcript. Okay, you have actually written this in the correct format, used the correct language, captured the correct information. So what they say, or what they mean by 1 page, okay, it simply means that you must your work must end here. So basically 1 page is your work must end at this point. Okay, but remember, they've got a convention, or they need, or they enforce that you must use 1.5 line spacing. So how do you do that? Okay, so just highlight everything here, and then look for this arrow here. Okay, this arrows here. Okay, and then you'll see it says line and paragraph spacing. Click on it and then choose 1.5. This is what I normally use. Okay, 1.5. Immediately after doing that, you'll realize that it's almost 2 pages now. This is a typical example. Okay, it's almost 2 pages now, but it looks good. If you look at your work, it looks good. So another trick, or something that you can do to actually get more space within a page, is to change your layout. go to your layout, click on margins. The default setting is it's this one here, or okay, it's sort of like 1 inch. Okay, don't use this one. Try to use the moderate one. Okay, click on moderate. You see it actually reduces or enlarges your page, like on the sides. Okay, so if you have something like this, you are most likely to have how many words? Let's look at this one page. In this case, it's how many words? It's 387. Okay, so you should be aiming for something like that, 387, but you still have space here, so it's probably gonna be roughly 400. Let me take this and put it here. Okay, so one page in this case, it's something like okay, 402 words. Okay, so here is another thing. Remember, they told you to focus on only one item. So this is how your assignment should start. You are going to copy this from the instructions, okay, exactly as they've written it in the instructions. Okay, so let's go back to the slide. Okay, if we go back to our slides, you're just gonna highlight this, copy it, and then paste it on a Word document like this, just like I have done here. So this is how you are going to start your response. Okay, so don't worry about writing the names of the people who were present, or worrying about items 3.4 or all the way up to item 1. Okay, you don't have to concern yourself with that. Okay, so after writing this, you will start summarizing, okay, your work, just like I have done here. So this is a typical paragraph 1 for this assignment here. Okay, but we'll discuss how we got here later as we extract information from the transcript. Okay, so we're basically done with the instructions. Okay, so you make this one line spacing 1.5. Use the Arial font. Okay, you'll use the Arial font. Okay, let me show you where to find the font. Okay, so this is where you'll find the font, or you can just right click and then you'll get options and then you'll choose the font here. Okay, you can just type Arial, it's fine. Okay, and then even the size, you can change the size here, or you can come here and change the size. Okay, let's just delete the rest of the text to have exactly one page. Okay, okay, the easiest way would have been to just highlight this, okay, and then delete it. Okay, so yeah, your final answer. Okay, you are supposed to submit something that looks something like this. Okay, it will have paragraphs and all that. Okay, so yeah, that's basically all that we needed to go through in terms of the instructions. Okay.